James Duggar has announced the release of a new film that features his sister-in-law Kendra and her children, who are rarely seen together. Kendra and one of her children were spotted in the background of James' most recent family video that was uploaded to YouTube. This movie was created by the 13th child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, and it documents a snow day that the family spent together. While several members of the Duggar family engaged in a snowball fight outside and prepared meals in their enormous kitchen, James provided viewers with an inside glimpse at the enormous mansion that the Duggar family shares. Kendra, who was 23 years old at the time, had just entered the house after having a snowball fight with her daughter Addison. James focused the camera specifically at her at one point in the video. Kendra is dressed for the winter season in a garment consisting of a striped skirt, tights, a dirty light blue ski jacket, and a white winter cap. Kendra smiled at the camera and stated, "I like that view," as she aimed it back toward James throughout the conversation. "She's gonna be on YouTube just like that," he said out loud. She displayed her fingers in a snapping motion and exclaimed, "Oh, I made the cut thankfully," as Kendra's daughter Addison, who had been playing outside in the snow and was wearing bright red cheeks as a result of her exposure to the cold, began sobbing. Her mother inquired, "Are you tired?" James redirected the camera's attention away from him and added, "Kids will be kids." Addison, who is 2 years old, is the first daughter and the second child of Kendra and Joe. Garrett, who is 4 years old, is Kendra's oldest son, and Brooklyn, who is 2 years old, is her youngest daughter. It was a rare opportunity to catch a look of Kendra and Joe's family, who were said to have had a fourth baby in the spring of last year. James' video provided this sight. "Wild to think she is likely pregnant right now or will be soon," remarked a critic of the Duggar family on a prominent Reddit board that follows the relationship between the family. Around the month of April, was the fourth baby born right? She is frequently pregnant and has reached a point where she can make the announcement at the first birthday of her most recent child. Do you know, baby? In the springtime, there was a surge of speculation that Kendra was pregnant. This was due to the fact that she appeared to have a significant baby bump in photographs taken at Jeremiah Duggar's wedding. There was a user on social media who took a still shot from the wedding video, and it appeared to show the Duggar wife shifting around in her seat. She appeared to be standing up and engaging in conversation with other guests. Kendra donned a blue dress that not only covered her shoulders and knees, but also emphasized what appeared to be a growing belly. This garment was chosen since it adhered to all of the Duggar family's modesty rules. On the Reddit thread, a number of people voiced their opinions regarding the possible new member of the Duggar family. An individual who left a remark stated, "This poor girl is going to have 4 children under the age of 4 before she is even 24. An additional contributor stated, "Joken's 5th wedding anniversary is this year, and by then Kendra will have spent 3 out of those 5 years pregnant. 60%. During the month of June, The Sun had an exclusive conversation with a source who asserted that Joe, Kendra, their children, and Jim Bob were spotted outside of an Arkansas restaurant with a newborn baby. It was stated by the fan to The Sun that the baby is definitely male, and he looked to be about 2 to 3 weeks old. An additional statement was made by the source which stated, "He has blonde hair and his nose is shaped like Addison's was in her newborn photos." According to the source, The Sun, during the time that Kendra and Joe were enjoying their meal, Jim Bob, the patriarch of the Duggar family, was interacting with the children and spending time with the newborn. Over the course of the month of November, Joy-Anna Duggar and her husband, Austin Forsyth, uploaded a video on YouTube depicting a family gathering. In the backdrop of the video, Joe was seen holding a baby. While he was watching Joy-Anna's baby reveal celebration, he was spotted obviously wearing a baby in a carrier underneath his brown overcoat. He was also seen jumping up and down all over the place. In a world where the Duggar family has often been in the public eye, the spotlight shines brightest on the stars of the show, 19 Kids and Counting, and its successor, Counting On. The famous reality TV clan, known for its ultra-conservative values and the sheer size of their family, has always found ways to remain a topic of public interest. But even in the ever-present media storm that surrounds the Duggar family, certain members have managed to stay out of the limelight. One such family member, Kendra Duggar, née Caldwell, the wife of Joseph Duggar, has been notably absent from social media for a while. However, recent news has sent waves of shock and excitement through the Duggar fan base. James Duggar, Kendra's brother-in-law, shared a video featuring Kendra and her children on his Instagram, giving fans an intimate look at the rarely seen mother of three. This unexpected glimpse into Kendra's life comes after a significant hiatus from social media, leaving fans wondering, what's behind Kendra's absence? What does this latest post mean for her and her family's future in the public eye? Let's dive deeper into the story. Kendra Duggar's social media hiatus. Kendra Duggar's social media presence has been quite sporadic in recent years. While her siblings and other in-laws have remained active, posting regularly about family events, milestones, and the day-to-day of their large religious family, Kendra has opted for a quieter approach. Her last posts before her hiatus were fairly routine family photos, updates about her kids, and the occasional message of faith or devotion. However, as time went on, Kendra slowly stopped posting as frequently. Her absence from the digital world had sparked speculation among Duggar fans. Some wondered if she was simply embracing a more private lifestyle away from the camera. Others speculated that she might be trying to distance herself from the controversies surrounding the family, particularly after several high-profile scandals that rocked the Duggar name, including the legal troubles of her brother-in-law, Josh Duggar. The Duggar family has been embroiled in a number of controversies, and some fans began to wonder if Kendra's break from social media was in response to this. Kendra, being part of the family, was often linked to these scandals, even though she was not directly involved. Perhaps as the public's perception of the family continued to shift, Kendra decided to take a step back from the spotlight to protect her own peace and that of her young children. James Duggar's surprise video. The unexpected twist came when James Duggar, Kendra's brother-in-law, posted a video to his Instagram story showing Kendra and her children. The video, which was a lighthearted and casual moment, quickly caught the attention of Duggar fans everywhere. In the footage, Kendra is seen interacting with her children in a fun and relaxed environment. Fans could see her playing with her kids, laughing, and looking like a happy and content mother. The video was shared with a simple caption from James, "Family time is the best time." This short but meaningful message, paired with the video of Kendra, made fans sit up and take notice. The Duggar family, especially Kendra, is known for its emphasis on large families, wholesome living, and religious devotion, and this video seemed to capture all of those elements. Kendra looked radiant, and her kids appeared to be having a blast, reinforcing the idea of a happy family life. What made this video so striking, though, was the fact that Kendra had been so absent from the social media landscape. For many of her fans, it was the first time they had seen her in action, let alone enjoying such a personal family moment. Given that Kendra had previously maintained a low-key social media presence, this post raised several questions. Why now? Why share this particular video? And what does this mean for Kendra's relationship with the public? Kendra's return to the spotlight? Fans immediately started speculating about the meaning behind James's post. Was Kendra ready to return to the public eye? Could she be preparing to make a comeback to social media? Some fans were thrilled to see her again, noting how nice it was to catch a glimpse of her life after such a long period of silence. Others were curious to know if this was a sign that Kendra might be starting to become more active on social media, especially since the Duggar family has built much of its brand on their public lives. It's important to note that the Duggar family as a whole has maintained a careful balance between their private and public lives. While they have made millions from their reality shows, they have also had to manage the constant pressure and scrutiny that comes with living in the public eye. For Kendra, as someone who married into this well-known family, the choice to remain somewhat quiet on social media could have been a deliberate one. After all, there's always a cost to fame, and the Duggars have been dealing with that cost for years. This video from James could signal a new phase in Kendra's life. It could represent her willingness to re-engage with fans, perhaps on her own terms. In an era where influencers and celebrities often feel pressure to share everything, Kendra's decision to reappear, but on her own time and in a casual format, might be a way to reclaim some control over her public image. The kids, a glimpse into Kendra's family life. What also stands out in the video is the focus on Kendra's children. In the video, Kendra is seen interacting with her children, who are growing up fast. Kendra and her husband, Joseph, have 3 children, Garrett, Addison, and a 3rd child whose name has not been widely publicized. The Duggar family is known for having large families, and Kendra and Joseph are no exception to this tradition. Kendra's role as a mother is central to her identity, and the video provided a touching glimpse into her life as a parent. The children, like their mother, are largely kept out of the public eye, so fans were excited to see them in a rare moment. The video served as a reminder that Kendra's life revolves around her young family, and it showcased her natural rapport with her kids. For fans of the Duggar family, it was heartwarming to see Kendra so happy and engaged with her children, and it gave a sense of normalcy to the chaos that often surrounds the Duggar name. The impact on the Duggar brand. James's video of Kendra raises larger questions about the future of the Duggar family's public image. For years, the family has grappled with the impact of controversies, including Josh Duggar's legal issues and the exit of some of the more prominent family members from the public eye. Despite this, the Duggars have managed to maintain a loyal fan base, many of whom continue to follow the lives of the various family members. The post featuring Kendra and her children could be seen as part of a larger effort to rebuild or maintain the Duggar brand. As the family faces the fallout from past controversies, Kendra's reappearance in the public eye could signal an attempt to focus on the more positive aspects of the family's dynamic. Her video reminded fans of the wholesome family-oriented values that made the Duggars famous in the first place. At the same time, it's worth considering how Kendra's more private approach might have insulated her from some of the public backlash that other members of the family have faced. By stepping back from the media and focusing on her family life, Kendra may have protected herself and her children from the scrutiny that has marred other family members. The future of Kendra and the Duggars. The sudden appearance of Kendra in James Duggar's video has definitely piqued the interest of Duggar fans. It seems to signal a potential shift in her public persona as she navigates the tricky waters of being a Duggar family member in a world that constantly watches and judges. For now, it remains unclear whether Kendra will return to social media in a more consistent way, or if this was simply a one-off glimpse into her private life. One thing is for sure, though, Kendra's absence from the social media scene has left fans wanting more. Whether this latest video is a sign of things to come or simply a temporary return to the spotlight, it's clear that Kendra's life will continue to be of interest to those who have followed her journey from the very beginning. In the end, Kendra's story, like that of many Duggar family members, is one of balance. She must navigate the tightrope of private family life and public fame, all while maintaining her role as a devoted wife and mother. The video shared by James Duggar may be just the tip of the iceberg in what could be a new chapter for Kendra and for the Duggar family's public narrative.